What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Diction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So today we're going to be talking about the MX9 Heartless Prestige. So I finally made it to the 3 legendary threshold to unlock the MX9 Heartless Prestige. And I have to say, this might be the best prestige weapon that we've received so far. So right now, historically speaking, we've only had 2 other prestige legendaries. The first one obviously was the Man of War Death Scythe Prestige. The second was the Koromaku Prestige for the AK-47. And now here we are with the MX9 Heartless Prestige. So this is the very first one that has a lot of different steps to unlock. Obviously, getting 3 legendaries is to unlock the legendary skin itself, but they added another step. Obviously, with legendary prestige, these weapons usually are available for 2 seasons before a major update. So they give you more than enough time to get the legendary skin. So let's say there's not a lot of skins that you may not like for Season 1. In Season 2, maybe there will be more skins that you might like to pick up, and eventually it will land you this legendary skin. Basically, buy 3, get 1 off for free. But I did mention about a few seconds earlier that there is a 4th slot that you could actually unlock. This is after you get the MX9 Heartless Prestige. You do get a chat bubble if you do get a 4th legendary skin. So again, this could be anywhere from now to like the end of Season 2. For me personally, I'm bound to get it at some point. I'm actually considering picking up the Dingo Legendary that's coming out this week. And yeah, it's obvious I'm going to get the chat bubble, but obviously for all of you guys that are, into collecting prestige skins at least, I wouldn't recommend going for the chat bubble, but again, it might happen anyways. But I did make a video talking about the chat bubbles and how they're kind of lackluster, so it's not really worth getting 4 legendaries just to get that one thing. I just recommend, if you are up to it, just get the legendary skin itself. Of course, the chat bubble isn't really the only new feature that legendary prestige weapons now have, well, specifically with this one right now. It also does have a unique inspection. Since this is a new, I guess, category, I mean, they're kind of the same as just legendary skins, but they're more, I guess, prestigious. Kind of like bridging the gap between a legendary and a mythic, if I could say that. It does have a unique inspection. It does inspect the normal way. The animation's more or less the same, but on the screen it does pop out with, prestige, or I guess legendary prestige number 3 or 2, whatever the case may be, whatever legendary prestige weapon you have on. In this case, it's legendary prestige number 3. That's typically what comes out. Unfortunately, for the previous 2 prestige weapons, we don't have that yet. I'm not sure if they're going to add it in the future, but I'm hoping that they do. I mean, they added weapon specs to older mythics in the past when weapon inspection was, first out. So I don't really think it's out of the realm of possibility that they will, or I guess that they won't add those weapon inspects for the older legendary prestige things. I mean, it's only fair, right? But like I said, as of right now, the MX9 is the only one that has this unique inspection. But if I could go on a limb, I think this is pretty obvious. For any of the future upcoming legendary prestige weapons that may come out in the future, they're most likely going to have that inspection now. But I'm hoping that within one of these one of these major updates, we could finally get that for the older ones. So obviously it wasn't really at the top of their priority list when that happened, so they were probably working on other stuff like the FOV option during the Season 1 test build. But yeah, let's actually talk about the weapon itself. So much like the original, it does have the same structure physically, but obviously the coat of paint is different. It looks a lot fancier than the original, I'll say that for sure. I love the blue aura that's around the weapon as well, just around the body where the flames used to be, especially on that little circle thing that's on the side of the iron sight. I always thought that looked pretty cool. But it also does sport a gold iron sight alongside a platinum body design. If anything, it's more like a mixture of gold and platinum together. Obviously, the gold looks a lot more fancier than what kind of like gold camo that we have right now in this game, but it looks really nice to have it like both with gold and platinum. I mean, I feel like this is what platinum should have been. As it goes for the camos, I really don't recommend putting on diamond camo at the very least, because it does ruin the more like this version of gold is a lot more vibrant than what we have with, you know, the regular diamond camo, and that's why I like it a lot. So I recommend using some sort of like seasonal camo or just anything that's not diamond. It could even be gold, platinum, or Damascus. But the thing is that it just covers the effects a little bit too much, and that's kind of like the issue right here. As it goes for like the death effect, the only difference is that instead of the pool around the death effect being like orange or like flamey, it's more of like a blue aura thing. I originally thought it was ice. Maybe it was going to be the opposite of the Heartless, where it's just going to be like some sort of ice dragon, kind of like the Krieg 6. But no, I feel like this is more of like an ether type of spiritual flame. It's not actually ice. But the dragon from the death effect is actually gold, and it kind of does explain the gold iron side around that. But yeah, I always thought that was pretty cool. When it comes to the shooting effect and the reload, they're more or less the same. I think the reload sound is more or less the same, but when it comes to a shooting sound, obviously it's going to be a little bit more different. It sounds like, I guess, a lot of coins just clashing together. More or less the same as it was with like just the other legendary prestige skins, you know, like they're more of, I guess, riches or, you know, money related type of stuff. You know, it's to make it look fancy. But anyways, that's pretty much going to do it for the MX9. It's a very, very solid skin. Mixing gold with platinum designs together with like the blue aura is absolutely amazing. I'd say it's probably the best prestige skin that we have so far. Of course, maybe you guys have your own favorites so far. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for some more COD mode content. I'll see you guys next time.